Hi everyone, this is just a quick message about learning to find abundance from within. Quite often we unintentionally sometimes, or sometimes it is quite on purpose, look for abundance through connection with other people. So this isn't to say that you can't accept help or allow people to help you make the right connections or push you in the right direction. This is more about whether you are creating the abundance for yourself or whether you're attaching to someone who has abundance or has wealth or whatever you perceive abundance to be in order for you to experience that. The problem that we have when we look about creating abundance through that method is that it's always conditional. It will always be conditional to our relationship with that person. And that in its own way will lower our vibration, because quite often, in order to keep our frequencies raising and keep our vibration raising, we need to be able to go through growth and change. And quite often that comes into relationships, whether they're friendships or romantic relationships with other people. And if we're in a situation where we don't allow ourselves to move on and move forward when we're called to do so, whether it's the ending of that relationship or whether it's just changing something about the dynamic, then we hold ourselves in a lower vibration. And so if our abundance and our wealth comes from our connection with somebody else, then we are sort of pushed into a situation where we need to continue to be what we think that other person expects from us or wants from us, and therefore that holds us back from making any changes that we might need to make for ourselves. So if you really want to experience abundance in its truest sense, where you're aligned spiritually, where you're aligned physically, and where you are aligned in the material aspects of human existence, then it needs to come from your own creation. You attract that abundance to you through raising your vibration and raising your frequency. And then when you are feeling that something isn't aligned and doesn't match for you anymore and you need to move in a different direction, then you're not being held back by fear of losing that abundance because it is connected to something else. I know for some people that can seem difficult. Many of us have relationships where we have financial ties in together, so it can be difficult to make those changes. But a lot of the difficulty that we perceive comes from our mindset and what we believe is actually possible for us. And once we start raising our vibration and talking to ourselves differently and understanding that we have the power to create through intention and vibration different experiences that will keep us in high vibration and keep us attracting the things that we want and desire, then the difficulties that come in obtaining those things and the ties that we have with other people are allowed to then fall away. There are more videos that I've done to do with those kind of ties and connections, but this really is an important message, I think, for everyone to understand that their abundance comes from them. If it is going to be true abundance, it will not come from somebody else. All you would do in that situation is succeed in preventing your own soul's growth.